Hello, dear students. Very good morning to you all. This is the third class on strings. I hope little bit you have become thorough with the strings topic. In today's class, I teach you some more topics related to strings only. Today's first topic is very simple one and interesting. Looping and counting. Counting means we are going to count something by doing some work repeatedly. That is what the looping. Loop means we do some work repeatedly so that we can count something from the given string. Look at this example. Here one string we have banana. Now can you tell me in this word how many times the letter A is there? 3 times is there. Yeah, it is 3 times. Now can we develop one software so that we can give one word and the letter to be searched so that that program can search and tell me how many times that letter is there? Can you write one Python program for that? Why can't? Yes, you can. What is that? The following Python program counts the number of times the letter A appears in a string banana. Just this is a string variable in which banana has been stored. Just I have taken one count variable in which 0 is there. For loop has been used. As you know already, for will extract individual character from this word. First it will take the B inside the letter variable. First it extract B, then A, then N, then A, then N, then A. It extract the individual characters from that word. And first the B will be taken inside the letter. Whether B matches with A, no. Second A will be taken. A matches with A, yes, count becomes 1. Then N matches with A, no. A matches with A, yeah, count becomes 2. N matches with A, no. A matches with A, yeah, previous count is 2, 2 plus 1, 3. For loop is over, print count. What is that? 3. This is very simple Python program to count for a particular character is there or no in that given string. I hope you have understood. This is what we called looping and counting. Look at the next programming example. Previous and this both are same. In the previous program, banana I stored by my own. But in this program, I am reading from the user. Can you enter a word? Not only word. Can you enter a letter to be searched? You only enter one word. You only letter to be count. It is generic program. Just I am reading a word. Enter a word. That will be stored in word. Enter letter to be search or count. Not search, count. That will be stored in ch. First time count is 0. Assume that think Python I entered. That will be stored in word. Assume that I entered the character h. That will be stored in ch. First time count will be 0. It extract character by character from think Python. First T will be extracted, then H, then I, N, K, space, P, Y, T, H, O, N. Every time we are matching. T matches with the contents of CH, no. Small h, yeah. I, no, 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 S, no, no. What is count? 2. First and second program, both are same. This is generic, this is specific. That is what the difference between first and second. If you get a question on looping and counting, why can't you write both? Sometimes you get a question on only strings. They won't ask specifically this and that. Why can't you explain all these things to get good marks from the evaluator's mind to your marks card? See the next topic. Next topic is very simple from the specified recommended book from the VTU. Python program to count each character from prefixes and add to suffix and print. What is here? We have one variable called prefixes and one more variable called suffix. Prefix means left side, suffix means right side. Now can you take individual character from prefix and add to each prefix whichever you extract from the prefix. Take J, add ACK, jock. Extract O, OACK. Okay? OACK. Okay. Next extract K, KACK, LACK, MACK, NACK, O, P, Q. First letters are from prefixes, second 3 characters from suffix. That is what the program. Python program to count each character from prefix. From prefix word we extract each character, then we add suffix to it and print it. It is very simple program for letter in prefixes. Okay. JACK means first letter will be taken, no? J. J plus suffix jack, O plus suffix oak, K plus ac, cac, lac, mac, knack, oak, pack, pack. I hope you understood. This is what the simple program. See the next one. Next topic is also very simple. How shall I compare the strings for their similarity or greater than or less than equals to or greater than equals to? Sometimes while developing softwares we need to compare strings. We need to check the strings for greater or lesser also. In that situation we use the same relational operators. Equality less than equals to greater than equals to can be used to compare two strings for their similarity also. Already you know the ASCII values. For a computer system, capital A means 65. For a computer system, capital B means 66. For computer system, capital C means 67. Like this goes on up to 90. Capital A to capital Z, 65 to 90. Small a to small z, 97 to 122. That means uppercase letters are smaller than lowercase letters for a computer machine. You can use these things while developing softwares in which strings are used. Look at one simple example. Python program to compare the strings. This program reads one word. Whatever you enter, that will be stored in fruit variable. If the entered word is mango, if both are same, yes, you are right, that is mango. If the entered word may not be mango, at that time whether is it greater than mango, whether is it less than mango, accordingly we display the message. Look at the output. I explain you 3 outputs, 4 outputs I explain. First output, assume that I entered a mango. Mango will be stored in fruit. Mango matches with mango, yes, you are right, that is mango. Else if ladder has been used here. Okay, any one of them works. Enter fruit name mango, yes, you are right, that is mango. Run the same program. Second time I enter apple. Apple is there in the fruit. Apple matches with mango, no. Apple is greater than mango. Apple means A is how much? 97. M is having another value. 97 is more than that, no. Then the fruit is less than mango. A is lesser than M, yeah. Your word apple comes before mango. Your word apple comes before mango. I hope you have understood. Run the same program. Next time I enter orange. Next time I enter the same thing I written twice. Okay, come back. Assume that entered fruit name is orange. Orange comes after mango because O, orange matches with mango, no. O is greater than M, no. O is greater than M, yeah. Your word orange comes after mango. That is what the third. See the fourth output. I entered M capital, mango only. But for a machine, uppercase letters are separate, lowercase letters are separate. Your word mango comes before mango because capital letters comes first, lowercase letters comes afterwards. This is what the very simple example that explain us regarding how to compare the strings. You can use for the similarity, same as it is, or lesser than, even lesser than or equals to. Sometimes greater than, sometimes first letter will be same, greater than or equals to. You can use all these things by developing softwares. See the next topic. Next topic is very simple one. Same thing. Computers are case sensitive. Just only I told you. For a machine, uppercase and lowercase letters are separate. And you can use the methods, string methods you can use to convert that string to uppercase or lowercase as and when needed. In C language we call functions, but in Python we call methods, string methods. Shortly I teach you many methods from the Python. Okay. Now I am teaching you 2 methods. One is upper method, one more is lower method. Upper method converts the string into uppercase, lower method converts the string into lowercase. Look at the example. Word equals to mango. See how I typed here. M small, A capital, N small, G capital, O small. But I want to convert this entire string into uppercase. Word dot upper converted into capital. Word dot lower, 2 parentheses converted into mango. You can store in other variable and you can use it. While developing software, you can use these methods also. See, this is very interesting program on string comparison. Please write it as an example if you have time in exam. This is a program. It will ask you to enter username and password. If username and password matches with your name and your USN, login successful. Then that software allows you to enter a year to be checked for leap year 2020 leap year. At what time this software allows me to check a leap year or not? If the entered username is my name, if the entered password is my USN, then only, otherwise no. If the entered username or password, if any one of them wrong, then we get the message invalid username or password. Then how to write it? Very simple program. See here, Python program to check for username as yours name and password as yours USN. If both are correct, then permit the user to check for leap year, otherwise do not permit. Just read the username, input, enter username. Username will be stored in uname. Enter password, password will be stored in pwd. Whether uname matches with John, just I typed as an example John, type your name in. And pwd equals to, just I typed one generic USN, type your USN. If the entered username matches with your name, if the entered password matches with your user, then if else works. That means if it is true, login successful, it reads year. If the year is divisible by 4, not divisible by 100, or divisible by 400, then that is leap year, otherwise not leap year. This program works at what time? If the entered username and password both are correct. If any one of them is wrong, then if else is there. This if else. Outer. Invalid username or password. This is very simple program. You can develop softwares like this. I hope you understood. In next class, I explain you some more topics. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care. Be grateful for all the obstacles in your life. They have strengthened you as you continue with your journey. Okay? Have a nice journey. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.